Hello, welcome to this video. And in this video I want to explain to you how you can make use of moving averages crossovers to be profitable in the market. Now, moving average secrets is very important, and a lot of people have had a lot of misconceptions as regards how to actually use crossovers or moving averages to trade now. But I actually want to correct a lot of misconceptions on how to use moving averages in this video, and that's why I'm actually creating this video, so that you can have the proper understanding or proper knowledge of how this is supposed to work, and not just the conventional or normal knowledge that is all over the place. So I implore you to stick to the end of this video, because you're going to learn a lot and you're going to live with a proper understanding of how moving average should be used, and a strategy will also be given to you. So quickly, without wasting much time, now basically moving averages are very simple, because how they work is very easy. Moving averages, like name implies, the software takes, the indicator takes, for instance, if you're working with a period of 14, now that means it's a collection of 14 candlesticks, and it takes their averages. So now if you set, let me go to the moving average. Yes, so now here that I have 200, what it means is, and I have close, so what it takes is, it takes it takes 200 candlesticks, their value for their close, that is the value at which the price at which they closed. It takes that price for the previous 200 candlesticks, then it finds their average, then on that it plots the next pattern. So it does that for each stage, for each candlestick that forms. So that is how moving averages actually work. But you don't need to bother yourself about how they actually work. What you need to know is the importance of how to use them. Using them is what matters. You don't need to bother yourself about the calculation. So now, secondly, moving averages are used as dynamic trend lines, in the sense that they help you to know, instead of you drawing trend lines with your regular, this is an example of a trend line, something like this, something like this. So instead of you drawing your trend line to look this way, okay, let me join this here. Oh, sorry, comment. Let me join this here. All right, like this. So instead of you drawing a line like this by yourself manually, a moving average can actually do that for you, depending on the period that you select. So, but I'm going to show you the periods that are good for you to use, and the ones that are best for you to combine to use for the crossover strategy. So another importance of moving averages is that moving averages, disadvantage now are lagging indicators, in the sense that they tend to happen after the calculation, or the moving average is plotted after the action has taken place. So, but in a situation whereby we have the exponential moving average, which is what we're going to be using, moving average is a leading indicator, sort of, because it plots itself as the candle is forming, not after. So it helps you to make decisions alongside, though it could be risky sometimes, because you could have taken a decision after the candlestick have actually before the candlestick will now later do a different thing entirely. So it's always good to actually wait for a candlestick to close before you actually take a decision whether to buy or to sell or to remain without taking a trade. So quickly now, without wasting much time, let's just talk about the crossover. Now the crossover has to do with combination of several moving averages, and as I explained to you, we have 4 types of moving averages. We have the simple, the exponential, the smoothed, and the line weighted moving averages. But for the sake of, we want a leading indicator, that is why we'll be using the exponential moving average. Now, so to add a moving average, just go to navigator. Yes, this is for PC now. For your mobile phone, you just see an F sign. You see an F, that's F for Foxtrot. You see an F sign on your mobile app, that's your MT5 app. Just click on it and you see all the moving averages will come up. So now you can see moving average, just drag and drop. So the first moving average we'll be adding will be the 20. So we add 20, then you can change this, you can make this red, then you can see you use exponential, then apply to close, then you click OK. So you can add the third one, just drag moving average here, then you can add 50. Let's make that yellow, click OK, then add the fourth one. This fourth one is going to be 100. Then you can make this one, let's say aqua, then OK. Then the last one is 200. You can make that white and you click OK. So that's it. So now quickly, how do we now use these combinations? Very simple and straightforward. Just go to your smaller time frame and you're going to see a lot of trends rather. Now the reason why I actually used I'm creating a strategy and explaining to you is because now volatility 75 or synthetic markets are known for their volatility. The markets are very volatile and they are mostly trending markets. So all you need to do is just to sit back and wait to know when the market is trending and plug in. So you need an indicator that can actually help you know when the market is trending, and that is why we're using moving average, because moving average in itself is a trend indicator. You can see here, you can see moving average falls on that trend. We have other indicators like stochastic, MACD, relative strength index. I'm going to explain all that to you in other videos. They are all oscillators. So but for this particular video, we're working with moving averages, so you can see how it is, how it works. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to look for where the cross happened. You can see that the red crossed, and that you need to take cognizance is you want to make sure that the crosses, they cross each other and they follow sequentially. This is the 20, this is the 50, this is the 100, this is the 200. You have to follow themselves sequentially. So once you have that, then you can actually know that the market is trending and you can place your trade. Okay. So now you can see the market crossed right here, and you can see that the wave moved up. We had a little bit of retest here. You can see that the red, which is 20, crossed 50 and 100 and crossed them back up. You can see at the moment when it crossed them back upwards, you can see the market continued upwards again. So in this kind of market, you just ride the wave and make a lot of money. So you can enter the market here, then ride the wave and make a lot of money. Yes, the same thing here. You can see that this has crossed back downwards. So what you need to do is just to wait. You can see all has crossed, remaining the 100 to cross the 200. When the 100 crosses the 200, then you can place your sell trade. Now, but for professionals, how can we actually make use of these indicators, this particular strategy, if the market is not trending? Very simple. Now, another thing I didn't tell you at the beginning, and I probably didn't say it, is because moving averages can be used as support and resistance. Can be used as support and resistance. Whenever you see a pullback, this is a pullback. When the market is moving upwards, then it dropped a bit before pushing upwards. So this is a pullback. Now you notice that these pullbacks, they usually end on one of these moving averages. You can see that this one now was stopped by the 50. You can see that this one was stopped almost by this 100. You can see this also stopped by 100. You can see this came down, then retested this 20 before coming downwards. So what you need to do is you need to have a second confirmation. Like I usually say, that do not trade with one confirmation, trade with two confirmations. And the second confirmation could also be the good knowledge of candlesticks, the different types of candlesticks that are profitable. And that thing you could use as confirmation is chart patterns, like your double bottom, your double top. So this knowledge is encompassing. If you want to understand this properly, just go to my channel. I have videos on all this, chart patterns, candlesticks. You see everything right there. Just go out there and watch everything. You will have a proper understanding of how to use them as second confirmations for this particular strategy. Trust me, it sounds as if it's stressful, but it's not. The moment you can put it to heart that you want to master this, you will just be milking the market and be profiting. So please, I indulge you, please just check the description below. You will see a series of our videos on chart patterns, on candlestick patterns. You can even check there's a particular playlist I have on the weekly fib strategy. It explains a lot about all this to you, so you'll be able to be profitable in the market and make a lot of gains for yourself. So in this kind of scenario, I can see right here, this is a hammer. You can see this is a hammer. This came down, this is a pullback, it retested 50, then there's a hammer. A hammer is a good confirmation of a reversal, trend reversal to the bullish side. Yes, that is, this tells me that the market is still going up. So you can see the market was going up, then pulled back, then it tells me that the pullback has ended and the market will continue going up. And you can see what happened here. So you can see something similar here. You can see the market came down, retested here, and you can see something like this. You can see something like this. This is like this combination here gives you something like a morning star. Yes, this is like a morning star. Or if I'm yes, this should be like a morning star. Yes, either a morning star should no. This is a morning star. Yes. So you can see, and after this you can see the market pushed down to the lower side. The same thing. Life made easy. You just need to understand all these things. You can see this looks more like a railway track, kind of. Yes, it looks something similar to that, like a railway track. You can see so many consolidations around here. Then the market to push up a bit. Yes, you can see this one looks more like this is like a piercing. This is a piercing, bullish piercing. This is a bullish piercing sign. It tells you the market is still moving upwards. So which other one can I look at to show you? Okay, so you just need to have this good understanding of all this, and it's going to make trading very easy for you. So first of all, you can use the moving averages to know when a trend has started, and you can also use it as support and resistance to know when the trend is going to continue. So with all that, you're going to be profitable in this market. So please I endeavor you to give yourself to learning, because don't be discouraged. We all started this way, and trust me, we all are gonna be successful, but we need to learn these things. It's not magical. You need to put yourself to learning. So if you want to understand more about the second confirmation I mentioned, the chart patterns, the candlestick patterns, and the other forms of confirmation like the support and resistance, just check the link below. Just check the description below. You will see there's a link to my free indicators. There you will see there's an indicator there that can help you to know how to spot all these candlestick patterns without stress. There's also an indicator there that can show you how you can actually spot moving average, support and resistance, and those candlesticks. So every one of them is very important. It's very, very important. So just go ahead and download them below, and also check the channel. You will see all these videos that I mentioned, the chart patterns, the candlestick patterns, and the likes. They are all for your benefit. So just go ahead and use them and be profitable. If you have any questions, just get back to me in the comment section below, or you can chat me up through my contact, which is in the description also below. So do not forget, if you're a new viewer, please subscribe and be a part of this channel. Click the bell button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.